Hey, Amanda, how's it going?
It's going well, Charlene. How are you?
I'm doing very well, actually. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since we've done a video. I thought it was time. And what I'm going to introduce myself, and then you can introduce yourself.
Okay,
How's that?
perfect.
Excellent. So I'm Charlene Williams. I've been with Real Estate Homeward for quite some time now, and I've been a realtor for 15 years. I work in the GTA, and I am looking forward to introducing you to Amanda.
Yeah, my name is Amanda Pivar. I'm a mortgage agent with Mortgage Connection, part of the DLC brand, and I have been an agent for about 10 years now. And Charlene and I are happy to answer all of your real estate and mortgage questions.
Right. What you can do is either message us individually. You'll see the contact information for each one of us at the bottom of the video. So, market-wise, mortgages.
Hmm.
Amanda, go.
Yeah, so the last couple of weeks have definitely been interesting. The stock market has been rebounding, which is great for our investments, but not always best for our mortgage rates. And we're definitely starting to see lenders increase them. Inflation numbers came out this week and they were actually good. They were down to 1.7, which is a lot lower than where we were at 2.3 last month in March. And that's a good indication that we'll probably see some Bank of Canada interest rate drops. The burning question, though, is when and how much. So, for a lot of the economists are predicting with the top banks that we're going to see at least 0.75% decrease between now and the end of the year. Really hard to say if that's still going to be on cue, and the market is torn if the Bank of Canada is actually going to drop interest rates in June or wait till July. There's a couple of things to consider. One, employment. Employment is not great in Canada right now. A lot of people are unemployed. Yes, inflation is down, but a lot of key components of inflation are actually up. So it'll be really interesting. And I don't think anyone's going to make a call until closer to whether they think the Bank of Canada will lower their rate in June or July. I personally feel if it's June or July, it's still a win because a quarter point down will help the people in affordability as well as getting into the market.
Right, and a couple of announcements. So that has helped the first time buyer with
Yep.
the HST. That happened during the election coverage. So Mark Carney, of course, is the new prime minister, and he's a liberal, and he used to run the Bank of Canada. So he's got the economist background. So we're kind of hoping that
Yeah.
he's going to do the right thing for Canada, right?
Yeah, exactly. And our real estate market in particular. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting to see. I think the one thing he has going for him, well, one of many things he has going for him is how he is with Trump. And unfortunately, that is a big thing right now where we have to be
Hmm.
so careful with tariffs and what could potentially happen. And I think Carney and Trump actually get along well, and that could help us from not having tariffs that would really hurt our economy, which is a positive for our real estate market and
Right,
everything in general.
right, exactly. Because I know a lot of people were on the sidelines during the whole election
Yeah.
cycle that we had. That and with Trump flip-flopping on tariffs. Is he going to tariff? Is he not going to tariff? How much tariff? Tariff, right?
Yep.
It was a lot to take for some people. I do know that some people have unfortunately lost their jobs, so they were probably right to stay like on the sidelines. But I think things are bouncing back now, so hopefully, there's a lot of product out there. There's a lot of homes, a lot of condos you can get a good deal on. You can really get a good deal.
Yeah.
So
Especially the
if
condo market right now. I mean, the
right.
inventory is at record high inventory levels, not to mention all the pre-cons that are coming on the market within the next year or two that are completed developments people bought years ago. The plans have changed. I would agree. Now's a great time to purchase as a buyer. Investors are out. I always say when my investor clients come out, that's when everybody should be looking.
Right, because they know they've got the
Yeah.
experience, they've got the experience of purchasing, and you would rather purchase when the market is low than when it's high, right?
Exactly. Because if in, say, a year or two, your value's gone up, that's such a win.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're buying in the slightly higher rate of market right now, which Realistically, when you think about it, it's really not that high a rate market compared to it's been over the last couple of years. And if you look at average interest rate over the last 20 years in Canada, it was 7.5%. We're in the low fours right now. That is actually very low compared to historical data on what we see in interest rates.
Right. Yeah, those are some very good points right there.